Good day, welcome to this Tailwind production podcast by me, Cameron Garrett. As previously explained, I'm based at Glasgow International Airport and I'm going to do a quick video explaining the VFR procedures and my first flight at Glasgow Airport. So where is Glasgow? For those of you who may be unfamiliar, Glasgow is located in Scotland. It is the biggest city in Scotland, but it's not the capital. Scotland sits on top of England in the United Kingdom, located in Western Europe. Glasgow is inside the circle there. Glasgow International Airport is where I'm based, here is the chart, and inside the circle is where the flying club is. Glasgow has one runway, runway 2305, and 23 is the southwesterly facing runway, 05 being the northeasterly facing runway. Obviously the runway in use varies on the wind direction. So what's a zone? Glasgow zone is located in this shape here, and inside this area you get air traffic control coverage, but outside the zone you get what's known as a basic service, which is where air traffic control will not bother you unless you ask them for something specific. Inside the zone you'll be covered by Glasgow Tower and Glasgow Approach. Outside the zone, you'll be covered by Glasgow Approach or Scottish Centre, even, depending how far out you venture. So what you can see here is Perth up on the top right, Glasgow in the centre, and Argyll to the left, Ayrshire down the bottom, and the Central Belt to the right. My temporary aircraft is a Piper 28 registered November 187 Sierra Alpha. It's obviously an American registration. But I will be using another aircraft, also a Piper 28 Warrior. I do like the Piper 28 Warrior. Nice firm aircraft, responds well, and they are easy enough to fly. So a dusk flight. This was my first flight. You'll see a number of place names, for example, Greenock, Ardmore Point, Erskine Bridge, Dumbarton and Bishopton will be the ones I mention. I will refer to them as VRPs. VRP stands for Visual Reference Points. On this map you can see a dot, then a number. These are called spot heights. Obviously the land around Glasgow is pretty high, so the spot height gives you the height of the land in feet. So the red dot was where I flew along the black line, taking off runway 23 from Yankee 1, turning right towards the Bishopton VRP, then heading west along the River Clyde toward Loch Tom, exiting the zone at the Greenock VRP before turning right back over the Clyde, and before we'd even left, entering the zone again at Ardmore Point over Dumbarton, towards the city centre, past the Queen Elizabeth University Hospital, extending our finals due to outbound traffic, then landing again at runway 23 and taxiing into the club. This is, believe it or not, a standard circuit at Glasgow Airport. Due to the vicinity of high buildings and bridges, they don't do the standard circuit that you see in other airports. So it is very common for aircraft looking to do circuits to head out toward Greenock. They usually will stay in the zone, but as it was my first flight we did leave the zone so we could have a little bit of independence, and so the instructor could show me around the aircraft. So we departed at roughly 5:30 and landed about 6:10, giving me a good 40 minutes. It was a sunset flight, but by the time we landed it had gone almost pitch black. I personally like that because it gave me daylight and nighttime flying, which is pretty good for your first experience. I am obviously going onwards to do my private pilot's license. From now I will be doing flights of a 1 hour duration. So that's been my Glasgow VFR introductory video, and there'll be more to follow soon when I fly during the day and I can actually record it and take photos and stuff. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.